Good evening and welcome to this month's HERF Club video. This video is intended for people who could not make our HERF Club event. This month we had a very special presentation. The maker of tonight's cigar was here doing the presentation. For tonight's video we're going to be changing things up. I don't even know what this cigar is yet. I will be smoking it blind just like you. Okay, so just taking a really quick look here. It's got a unique little pigtail, reminds me of the Nica Rustica, but of course the color's totally off, so it's not a Nica Rustica. Just feeling down along the barrel, it's a little soft, a little spongy, a little give, but it's consistent. So it's probably not going to have any draw issues, I'm hoping. Just going to give it a little smell. Very minimal, a little caramel, a little hay, hard to tell. I think we're just about that point. We're ready to go ahead and cut and light. Okay, first impressions. Just lit it up. Very mild off the start. I've got a little bit of hay. I've got a little something else I can't quite identify. It's a little sweetness, not any real spice, not any real pepper. Very, very smooth. But again, really mild off the start. Okay, I'm about in the first third here. Still very smooth, still very mild. I'm getting a little bit of sweetness. Can't quite identify caramel, maybe, not quite sure. Great ash profile. It's totally straight, totally round, no flowering, really holding on great. I'm interested to see how this is going to change as it goes on. I'm hoping it's going to pick up a little bit more in flavor. I would hate to see it stay kind of one-dimensional all the way through, but let's find out. Alright, I'm just starting off the second third. I am finally noticing a little bit of a flavor change. Some of the sweetness that I initially had has kind of faded, and it's picked up a little bit of wood, a little bit more woodiness, oakiness, cedar, touch of nuts, hard to say. Again, at this time, I've got a great ash profile. It's hung on, it's perfectly straight, perfectly round. I am a little worried about it dropping off of my vest, so we're going to go ahead and drop this off and see how the shape holds up. You can't see it there, but it's snapped off perfectly round. It's a well-built cigar. The draw has been perfect. Alright guys, so moving into the final third. It's really continued along the same notes I've been having. The sweetness never really has come back yet. The woodiness is still there. It's got a little bit more of a smoky component, maybe a little hickory. I do notice that like throughout the entire smoke, I've had a good smoke production, a lot of smoke, good volume on that. It has stayed woody, no real spice, very, very smooth. Draw's been great, and it's finishing up really well. Okay, so I'm just about done. Cigar performed really well. Construction was perfect, draw was perfect all the way throughout. Never really picked up any additional flavors, stayed very woody throughout. A little bit of nuttiness, the sweetness I had at the very beginning never really came back. As I'm moving into the last third, the strength has picked up a little bit. It's gone a little bit sour here at the very, very end, but not so bad that it's unenjoyable by any means. As I said at the beginning of this video, I actually did smoke this blind. I didn't know what it is, and I still don't. We're going to have the reveal for you here coming up next. I can't wait to find out what it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, so once again, this is the USA Exclusivo blend from Regius. It was blended by a gentleman named Akil Kapachi. He was the presenter for our HERF Club on the 8th. The components are the wrapper, it's a Nicaraguan Puro with a wrapper from Jalapa Valley, and the filler has Ometepe tobacco. Ometepe tobacco is somewhat rare, it's not a lot in use. It's from a small island in Nicaragua that has very volcanic soil and has a very distinctive flavor. I want to thank everybody who came out and everybody who enjoyed the cigar, and we'll see you all next month.